Greetings, my friends, and welcome to day one of your 21-day yoga series. You're going to need a few things today. You're going to need some comfortable workout clothes, a yoga mat, preferably something not too thin, not too stiff, as well as something that's not too thick or too soft and slippery. And then the third thing you're going to need is a journal. In your journal, you're going to be writing down 3 things throughout your practices. The first thing is you're going to write down things which you want to remember later but are a distraction to you now. So you're going to create a to-do list or a think about this thing later. The next thing that you're going to write down is any sort of notes that you want to collect, as we're going to be going over a lot of things in this 21-day series, and it'd be good to give yourself some daily reminders perhaps. Take some notes, put it in your calendar, in your planner, a reminder on your phone in order to remind yourself later so that you can collect more of this knowledge and cultivate it for more long-term or longevity. Keep it with you for a long period of time. The third thing that you're going to write down are thought seeds. As we go throughout the body, we're going to be opening up places that have stored emotions, stored thoughts, memories, and some of those things aren't going to serve us so well. So we're going to use our breath throughout the practice in order to make space for something new. And as we're going through, I want you to plant into your cracks and crevices of the body, in your nervous system, throughout your circulatory system, and your whole being, things that you want to achieve. These can be dream casts, future projections, goals, things in which are beyond just health of the mind, body, and spirit. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to have or become? This will be very valuable for you to plant, pull out of your mind, or the 5D, into the 3D, into written form. So get yourself a journal, pause the video right now and go grab that, and come back. For this first day, we're going to focus mostly on seated meditation and some seated asanas or poses in yoga, just to start to get the body warmed up. We're going to quite quickly level up in our practice in order to doing a little bit more challenging poses, but that'll be for a few days in advance. Remember that these videos are going to be 21 minutes long. You can do one or maybe even a couple in a day if you wish, just so as long as you're finishing this series within about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks if you're taking a day or 2 off here or there. We made it into 21-day series because I found that the most secure or efficient or assured way for us to know that a new pattern has been set in place is to give ourselves about 3 weeks committance to it, or about 21 days, in order to notice the patterns beginning to shift in our lives and seeing results from our practice. So stick with it. I promise we'll start off slow and easy. It shouldn't be anything more than manageably challenging. Begin in a cross-legged seat. Granted, if you are uncomfortable in this cross-legged seat, don't be afraid to switch the cross of the legs throughout the practice. You can get a mat or a cushion and put it underneath your seat. Will help you to open up your hips. If this is still too much, you can always bring your feet forward or knees bent and feet flat, just so as long as your spine is free. So begin with the eyes closed, hands over the knees or in the lap. I'll say palms face up if you're looking for more of an etheric experience to heighten your spirit. Now palms face down for a little bit more grounding experience. You need to calm your energy, bring it back down a level. And we start just with a simple recognition of our natural breath. Notice, where does the breath enter the body? Where does it reside once it's inside of the body? And how deep or how shallow? And where does it exit the body? Not needing to change, manipulate, or control the breath in any way. Simply welcoming it as it is in this moment. Note if you can feel your pores breathing or your skin breathing. On an inhale, feeling the skin pull in or out. Different parts of the body can do different things. And as you exhale, a release out the pores. The whole body is breathing, not just the nose or the mouth. Politely but sternly, direct your monkey mind, that's that rapidly moving conscious mind, always focusing on the past or the future, or things not present right now. We politely but sternly direct our attention back to our breath, back to our body. Use details, pressures in the body and breath to ground your awareness in this now moment. And I'll keep reminding you, this is a primary part of our yoga practice, being in the now. As distractions may occur inside or outside of your body, this is an important part of our practice, actually, because outside of the classroom, distractions are natural. So why shouldn't they happen inside the classroom as well? Use it as part of your movement towards mastering your yoga mind and being able to be calmly present in this moment. So now, bring your awareness from your breath to your natural posture. Notice how you're holding yourself without needing, once again, to change it, manipulate it, alter it in any way. Just accepting it as it is now. We'll use this for contrast later on. Note if you're holding your chest up or in. Is your head up or down? Do you feel strong in your posture, or are there places that feel tense or weak? Are there places inside your body, your mind, or your emotions that don't feel so good? Simply note them. And finally, bring your awareness to how you feel right now. How have you been feeling lately? Being wholly honest to ourselves, noting that we're not necessarily supposed to feel great all of the time. This is part of the reason why you came here, to learn how to choose thoughts and feelings manually, how to move your body in the desired way, rather than the way that jumps off and headfirst into chaotic experiences, disharmony. Some people might call it negative energy. We're going to work on bringing ourselves back to neutrality, back to calm, back to peace, back to this moment. So let's do that now. Gently open your eyes. Focus on a non-moving point out in front of you, maybe just a few feet away. And with that soft gaze, just a little bit above, spacing out, note what it's like to be internally and externally present at the same time. Feeling your breath in your body, while at the same time being calmly aware of what's happening outside of the body. We often get lost in what's happening outside of the body and forget to check in. But then when our attention drives inside of the body, we might lose track and start daydreaming, getting overly involved in things that don't feel so good, or maybe things that feel really good, and we forget to be attentive of outside the body as well. Our yoga practice will help us to master being internally and externally present simultaneously, and understanding how they're very much matching moment to moment. So, we begin our practice with the hands palms face down. Exhale and bring your chest forward and down, bowing to yourself, bowing to each other, bowing to the practice of yoga and the space in which we're practicing in. Empty your breath, and then turn palms face up, and inhale, slowly breathing into your nose. Begin to lift the arms and pull your navel in and up. Pull your chest up, and then pull your crown up, filling up your lungs, hands touch overhead. And slowly exhale and bring the hands down the midline to the heart center. Bring your head back, chin down, relaxing your neck. Your shoulders back, shoulder blades together, relaxing your arms. And touching hands to heart center, relaxing your side body, hips, legs, and feet. With a gentle pulling of our midline up, a relaxing of everything else down. Take 3 slow and full breaths in the nose, out the mouth, and as slowly and calmly as you can. See if you can count for a minimum of an inhale of 4 beats and an exhale of 8. Good. Now let's inhale and bring our arms back up. Turn your palms face out and exhale, bring the hands down the outsides. Inhale, up with the knees. And exhale, gently bring your feet forward. Bringing awareness inside as well as outside of the body. Focus on your ankles and gently shake them out. You're going to get fluids back into those feet and lower legs. Look at your knees, lightly bounce out your knees, one at a time, and then both together. Look down at your navel, gently shake it out from your hips and tailbone, and increase that wiggle. Release the body until the whole of the legs, torso, arms, neck, and head are wiggling back and forth and around. And keep wiggling and apply a smile to your face. So we're going to notice even just holding the body in certain ways is going to enable us to feel certain ways. So we hold ourselves confidently to feel confidently. We breathe in a lot, in and out, to take in more energy as well as release for calming. And smile in order to release endorphins naturally into our bloodstream. You can get happy even if you don't have a reason to be. So smile, real or not real, for about 30 to 60 seconds now. It's very good to keep a sincerity in our yoga practice, but not necessarily a seriousness. We don't want this to be a matter of life and death here. So take it with a grain of sand, while at the same time with the whole of the ocean. Good. Now let's begin in staff pose. Pressing your hands or your knuckles, if it bothers your wrists, into the mat right next to your hips. And as you do so, lift up your torso taller until your seat almost comes up off the mat, or at least gets a little lighter. Then reach each heel forwards. Pull your toes in towards your body, flexing your feet, and press your thighs down, engaging the body in a strong 90-degree angle. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Then we're going to inhale, fill up the lungs, lift the chest higher. And exhale, holding this posture, navel and up, chest up, and crown up still. Relax your arms. And inhale, lift. Keeping your chest up, your shoulders relaxed in their sockets, and your chin up. Exhale and forward fold over your legs. Grab what you can, either your feet, your ankles, or your lower legs. Grip tightly and inhale, lengthen your spine, pulling the chest and crown further away from your seat. And then exhale, holding onto your legs, bend your elbows to the outsides, and bring your chest further forward and down. Nose to toes here. Keep that chin up. Two more breaths, all the way in and all the way out. Nice and slow. Inhale and draw the arms back up to the ceiling or the sky. Maybe you're outside. And exhale, slowly move the hands down the midline. And think about clearing your mind, clearing your heart or your emotions, and clearing your physical form. Give yourself a fresh slate to work from. Now, bring your left leg out and right foot in. Note that I'll be mirroring you. So right now this is my right leg, but reflectively it's your left leg. So I'll be guiding you, the student. With your right foot in, left foot out, press once again next to your hips, lift up the torso, and press your heel forward, pull your toes in and your thigh down. And then exhale once again and relax just your arms. Inhale up with the arms. Turn towards your extended leg and exhale down over the extended leg. Still keeping the chin up, nose to toes here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lower your spine. And then a gentle rock, shifting your weight from one sit bone to the other sit bone. Two more full breaths. Try to lower your chest a little bit more. And then inhale and open up your right arm. Still holding on to your left leg with your left arm. Inhale, open the chest up, look up towards the ceiling if it's comfortable on your neck. And exhale, arch a little further over and a little further down, reaching from your pinky finger side and making sure not to have too much bend in your elbow. If anything, keep the arm straight and then slowly begin to arch it over little bit by little bit. Every inhale is checking in with your spine, breathing in through the nose. And every exhale is letting go of some tension, breathing out the mouth, and seeing if you can create some space to go further into your posture. Two more breaths. And inhale, slowly rise back up, both hands lift with the crown, chest, and abdomen, and exhale, once again we clear. Switch legs. Press through the palms, lift up the chest on an inhale. Press the heel forward, toes in, thigh down, and exhale, relax the arms. Inhale up with the arms. Pause, relax those shoulders in their sockets. Turn towards your extended leg and exhale, fold over the extended leg. Grab what you can. Inhale, pull the spine long. Exhale, lower the chest towards the leg and the nose to the toes. And then a gentle rock from side to side. Keep that breath flowing throughout the practice. This will help you to stay present with your body rather than letting your mind get away with all of those thoughts and feelings of things that have happened in the past or you're afraid may happen in the future. projections of unworthiness, not being good enough, things of that nature. We're clearing the body here. So let's give it 2 more full breaths in and out. And on an inhale, rise back up with the arms. And exhale, arch over. Forgot this side. With the left arm arching over, the right hand still holding the right foot or ankle or leg. Inhale and open up the chest. Exhale, reach a little further over, a little further down, feeling the stretch from your pinky finger all the way through your arm, your armpit, your side body, down to your low back and your hip. Two more breaths. Inhale, slowly lift back up with both arms. Flex that core, lift the chest and crown. And exhale, clear the midline. Slowly shift both feet forward on the mat. Lower your body down. And we practice our Shavasana, or relaxation pose here. So get yourself comfortable, release your hair, adjust your clothes. With palms face up, in as comfortable a position as you can, inhale with the eyes open, breathing in through the nose, being internally and externally present. And exhale, close your eyes, surrender your body, relax completely, and take a moment to absorb the poses that you just practiced. Taking 1 to 2 minutes in your Shavasana, remembering that this is not a fall asleep time, but a time to practice getting the mind aware of its present physical space, as well as with every exhale, drifting a little bit more deeper into the space between waking and sleeping. Taking any time you need, and we'll see you on day 2.